Hello, this is Nick995. This video now I'm just showing. This is like what was it? Like a part 4 of new games I bought type of series. And new games I recently bought. So they're not new games, yeah, but they're like old games that I recently bought and playing for the first time. And obviously like Tomb Raider. Like I never played a Tomb Raider game before, or a Castlevania game, unless they're in demos. I played Jak and Dexter before, and the one you see behind here is Tekken, right? Yeah. So anyways, if you guys watching this, please subscribe, share the video. You guys know I'm recording on an older phone because my other phone for some reason won't record footage anymore. The iCloud storage, right, is giving problems. So I can't record on that one no matter how much I try and delete of older footage. It just won't work. So anyways, starting off with Tomb Raider. Now I'm currently playing Tomb Raider. I got this one today, and so far good. It reminds me a lot of Far Cry 3, Uncharted 4 with a mix of King Kong 2005, where it uses fire a lot. It uses fire, and you got bow and arrow, you craft items to an upgrade, and yeah. Oh, it's action adventure game. Like it's very similar to Uncharted, very similar. And it's based on what I played so far. It's based on what I played. I got this today, so yeah, and I started playing it earlier. So Tomb Raider, yeah, and obviously Lara Croft. There's a huge history behind her. I always think this is only for PlayStation, but apparently it's Xbox as well. So yeah. Tekken. I was just playing this Tekken Resurrection, a fighting game. It's not now the. I know I'm used. No, like when it comes to fighting game, I'm used to Mortal Kombat, right? Where you hold like the R2 button to block, right? But this one has it where it's back to block. You hold the left. Like let's say if you're on PlayStation, right? You hold the left one to block. So you hold the left directional button to block. It's kind of weird. It took me a while to get used to. Hold on one sec. Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's just weird. But the hit detection is kind of weird. The movement is weird. But even though like the fighting, it can get hard. The difficulty like stacks up. You know, if you're not prepared, blocking takes a while to use to. There's back kicks, low kicks, side kicks. There's swiping right, left. You know. But Tekken Dark Resurrection so far. I'm not really big on fighting games, but I figured like might as well get this because I had no, like my PSP collection is small. I really needed more PSP games, and I just recently resurrected my PSP after like 6 years of not playing it, right? So yeah, great. And what I love about PSP games are like Android games, but with, you know, like more complex level design and upgrade systems. Dexter, another game I bought. This is probably the best game, one of the best games I played recently. Now, Dexter, no, it's Jak and Dexter, but it's just Dexter. It'd be like, it have that Ratchet and Clank, but just Clank. But you're basically going around chores. No, it's linear, it's very linear, but I love how the platforming, you're going from area to area. It's like Ratchet and Clank, you're fighting enemies. But that's pretty good. It's, like it's just so good. The platforming goes so well with, like you have this poison, and I only played 4 hours of the game so far. I got this Friday, like this past Friday. But it's like, again, there's a poison-based weapon that you got. You can fly with the poison-based weapon. And this poison-based weapon, what was it again? Like it had it so you can actually hover like with it. You can kill enemies with it. And then there's an Inferno base power up, a slight power up where you use that to kill enemies. And then you can crouch to go through pathways and all that. That's pretty cool. But again, like the platforming, no, the platforming is the hardest part about the game. Sorry about my finger. Because you're going to be climbing. There's one where you got to jump from train to train. There's another one where There's traps all over the place. You're on a railing, then you gotta swipe. You gotta go left to right to avoid hitting the obstacle and all that. But yeah, really well done. And if you love Ratchet and Clank or Crash Bandicoot, like I highly recommend this. It's old. It's 2006, man. That's when that game came out. Now Castlevania Shadow Lord of Shadows 2. I played the prologue to this where you're super overpowered, but then it brings you into the future. Then you're like underpowered, which I didn't like. I did not like that at all. I would just liked it if it, against spoilers, if they kept us in the medieval era, right? So I played 3 hours of this so far, and yeah, pretty good actually. It's like Devil May Cry, like action, like God of War. Think of God of War, action adventure, but very action oriented. Now it goes into stealth a little bit, which I did not like. It kind of kills the pacing if it just kept as fast paced. But so far though, the stealth I don't like. But maybe once the stealth is done, it's just action from there on out. Oh, you got obviously I'm playing as Dracula, right? So it's gonna be another one of those super powered base characters that I play as in a game. Well, yeah, Konami. Now I didn't even. Now this feels more like an Activision game or like a Square Enix game, but Konami. I didn't really feel Konami in this, but yeah, it's weird. But yeah, anyways, yeah, vampire game Dracula. So yeah, new games I bought. Part 4, either part 4 or part 3. I gotta look at it. But Castlevania 2, Dexter, Tekken Dark Resurrection, and Tomb Raider. It's a 2013. Then this is the Tomb Raider 2013 one. So it's not the newest one. It's a 2013, and Square Enix made it. Crystal Dynamics. So yeah. Anyways, that's it for this one. Please subscribe, share the video. Thank you.